currently on the Pen Pole footbridge, I believe they call this one, very close to Pentyre on the outskirts of Newquay. Took a little bit of finding this particular footbridge, had to go through a residential area, but we found it okay in the end. Looking then now back towards the mouth of the river, thankfully low tide, no problems with this bridge. We are on Hayle Sands, or Hayle Beach, 1.5 miles of beach. So turn the camera around. Slight concern, the tide seems to be coming in pretty quickly, and I need to make it to the side of the beach to climb up the steps, I believe, so the book says, before I potentially get cut off. So let's crack on. Porth on Tuesday the 23rd of July. We're walking today from Porth to Portreath, another one of these around about 12-mile stroke 6-hour walks. Terrible start to the day. Supposed to get a bus from Newquay to Porth. The first bus services are on strike, so plan B, then I had to drive here to Porth. And then later in the day the bus connections are not running as well, so I'll have to get off at Goodhaven for another 3-mile walk to get back to here, Porth, where the car is. So let's hope things, my luck improves, shall we say, as the walk goes on. But you know, at least it's not raining and a little bit blustery. But looking forward to this next stage, and looking forward to another update soon. The sun has finally come out today, and we now are looking down over Chapel Porth. I feel sorry for people trying to park down there. The car park is full. So annoying. It didn't affect me, obviously. Had a very nice tea and a flapjack. Perfect place to have a pause on this. It's a really beautiful walk. Lovely spot here, just a little along from Porth Town. As we move inland, you can see the highest point there is famous beacon, if I'm not mistaken. So good morning from Portree on Sunday the 28th of July, just at the start of the walk today from Portree to Hayle. A lovely blue sky. Had an eventful trip down, 2.5 hour drive from Braunton with Kasha. She's still in the town and will be meeting me later at Journey's End today in Hayle. So as I said, should be a really exciting walk today, going past Hell's Mouth, Godrevy, some of the landmarks of course I know so well, and looking forward to seeing them from a different angle. So as we leave Portree behind us, rounding the first headland, we get our first really good view of Godrevy headland, Godrevy Lighthouse, Trencron Hill beyond that, St.Ives obviously next to that, and these are the next stages of the walk over the next so many days. But what a stunning start to the day, and lovely to be able to see these views so clearly from a distance like this. So we have a pretty scary drop, pretty scary view from this point. Just walked beyond what is known locally as Hell's Mouth, and I think you can get some idea of why it's called that. So you don't want to be straying too near the edge along this section. You've got beyond the worst of the drops I think, but managed to get this good vantage point right at the end. So good morning, here we are in the lovely town of Hayle on Monday the 29th of July as we embark upon a short walk this morning, only about 5 or 6 miles, ending in St.Ives, so we should only take in the order of 3 hours for that one, but passing through Lant Saltings, Carbis Bay, obviously Carbis Bay Beach, so right back to, could say, where it all began. So looking forward very much to this leg of the walk, meeting up with Kasha for lunch, hopefully around about 12:30. Beautiful spot here on the edges of Hayle Estuary, Trencron Hill in the distance, overlooking the Lant other side of the Hayle River. You can see the golf course, the land church, and in the far distance back towards the towns and the outskirts of Hayle. Trying to take in now the sweep of St.Ives Bay. Looking back in the direction of Porthcurno. We started this particular section of the walk. Obviously now heading to Hayle Towns, the Hayle, and the railway line in the foreground. Well, good morning from Pendeen, Watch. We've just gone past the lighthouse. It's Sunday, the 1st of September 2024. Today's walk will take us from Pendeen all the way past Zennor and Lands End and finishing at Porthcurno, a distance of approximately 14 miles, and they reckon that'll take in the order of 7 hours. A misty old start today. Not looking too encouraging. Let's hope the sun shows its face before too long.